not justice. The terrorists get away with all of this. Children who are subjected to this all trauma, citizens that are subjected to this trauma of kidnapping and sudden violent death, they are not getting justice. But politicians will mount the podium and they will be talking about unity. Nigeria unity. Don't let anybody come and divide us. Our unity is, what are you talking about? Now listen to Ribadu.
And it's not just now, it has been ongoing for a while. But work is ongoing. Work is in progress. We don't need to give details of what has been ongoing, what is happening. But we can assure you, it's a matter of time. This thing will stop. We must stop it, and we are going to stop it. I'm telling you, enough is enough. Like I said, very painful, honestly. Many of us, as you see us, don't even sleep. Many of us are going through the worst moments of our lives. Many of our people are also killed every single day. We bury our best. We bury those who sacrifice their lives for you, for all of us, every single day. And we will continue to do it. We will not relent. We will not stop. We can give you the assurance that we are going to be there. What has happened or what is happening is even bringing us closer. With what I have heard from Mr. Luca and then the bishop and so on, it's about all of us. We are all under attack. Yes. It calls for us to stand together as one. Let's not allow bad people to divide us. Let us not allow evil to get into us, because they will be the ones who are successful. We are going to be the losers. This leadership of our country today is not the type of leadership that will ever forget. You know it.
Absolute shiri. People are being hunted down in their own country. The rest of Africa and the rest of the world is kind of like wondering, like, what is going on in that country? Do they not have government? Like, what is going on? The children are fine. We'll get there. Get where? We are all under attack. Who are those attacking us? You will see, that's supposedly the most powerful security advisor to Tinubu. You understand what that means? National security advisor. He is the guy that receives highest security report on behalf of Tinubu. Do you know what that means? Whether some group of people are stealing crude oil in Niger Delta, they will have the details of those who are doing it. The person that will have all of that. Whether some people are, planning coup somewhere, is somebody that will know. If there are strange people entering Nigeria, right, that they should know from what nationality and all that, right, is the guy that will know. I don't know how to describe the way the whole thing worked that way. Shasha, you get what I mean? Like from the air, land, sea, everywhere. Because it is from that information he will approach the president and advise him about the country. Do you understand what that means? Now look at that mindset. Look at that Shigun advising Tinubu. We'll get there. Get where? We are all under attack. Who is attacking us? But no, you will see people like that mount the podium and start telling you that there's some international interests don't want Nigeria to progress. They are the ones who are making this country do like this. I'm like, what are you talking about? Is the international community the ones who are giving amnesty to these terrorists, giving them billions of naira every year? If you combine what these guys are raking every year from terrorism alone, ransom payment is over 3 trillion naira. That's over $1 billion. Government is involved. Other people who have been like caught in all of this. The whole money is moving. In the entire system. Who do you think should know? Me or you? So international community is the one organizing peace meeting in Katsina, in Zamfara, in all these places. But when you look at them, they say all these things, and you're like, okay, now that's international, what are you going to do? Like, we are now powerless. We can't do anything. We are done for. So they are unbelievable. You get what I mean? So they were accused of also recruiting terrorists into the army, which further compromised the Nigerian military. Something they've denied severally. They said it's just propaganda. Oh, it's a lie. Nigerian military never recruited repentant terrorists into the army. All these are just nonsense on social media. Now, Buratai the butcher, who is also like chief of army staff, I think, under Bokwari, that that guy that belonged to the Hague International Criminal Court. That's where that guy belongs to, with El Rufaya, Kaduna Littlefinger. Now, you see, Buratai the butcher is now granting press statements where he's answering questions, and he denied that, according to him. He said Nigerian military doesn't really recruit. What Nigerian military does is that each state, they have numbers of recruits that they have to send to the national, pool. So every state, you register through your state. It is the state that will screen you, the blah, before you are finally, he said, Nigerian army only just pick from those who have been confirmed, as if to say we are all like born yesterday. So who are those who are screening them from their states? The state governors are the ones recruiting for Nigerian army. What he's practically saying is that Sokoto State, if Sokoto State gives them 1,000 recruits, you can't blame Nigerian army. It is Sokoto. Who is giving them that in Sokoto? Is it Sokoto state government or the Sokoto local government areas? They are the ones doing the military screening. Like, are we that dumb? Sure, you get. Who are those working to recruit them from those states? Are they not military? Are they not the ones doing the screening? So even if you have to be a soldier or Air Force or Marine, or Navy, and you are from any state, you still have to apply as from what? Wherever you are directed to go and take the exams or to go and do the training until you pass. Abi, is your state governors involved? Is your state governor involved? For those of you who have passed through that stage. But this is what the supposed chief, another Wirio, and he's also a genocidist himself, by the way.
Recruitment of terrorists into the security agencies. It's not the army that is responsible for recruiting into the military or the army. In the first instance, it's what the states give, and we only select, and they do it in conjunction with the state governments. All the recruitments, we have recruitment officers in the state, and they liaise with the state governors' offices or the government functionaries. And the lists are circulated, once they are shortlisted, circulated all over. And they are the ones to identify and say, look, this man is so-so, this person is so-so. Before he goes for training, remove him. When at the basic point, you fail to do your responsibilities, you're now blaming, those institutions that recruited them. No. So it's just sentiment. And there are some, forces probably who are willing, want to continue to demoralize, and make the military as if they are deliberately, recruiting terrorists and bandits into the services. And I remember there was a time when they even accused or alleged that the DSS and police were also recruiting. But no institution, you must have an indigent letter or identification from your local government from your state, and there is representative of the state government in every recruitment process. So when somebody is recruited, you can't blame me, you can't blame the army or the air force or the navy. So they must search themselves, and this thing must be done. That's where I raised the issue of this partnership, the tripartite partnership, the government security agencies and the populace. They must work. Nuisance lele.
Now the years they talk rubbish with confidence. Recommendation letters or whatever it is. So for those of you who joined the military from the southern part of Nigeria, of course you're going to get a letter from is that not part of your application form? So now tell me, those ones who became part of Nigerian security forces from Niger Republic, Bokwari's father, Baba Onikpepeye, is from Maradi in Niger Republic. He entered Nigeria. Listen to this, a true story. He entered Nigeria selling pepeye. He walked straight. Pepeye is dog, Abi. She didn't have that one that they call dog. Pepeye. So he entered Nigeria. He walked from Niger. He entered Nigeria. Met Salafatu, who happened to be, I don't know where she come from, but they met in a place called Daura. Daura is just, see, that's why today, if you go to Bokwari's place, he built house in Daura, if you did Bokwari's living room, if you did Bokwari's living room, you are in Nigeria. If you go to Bokwari's back of Bokwari's house, Baba Ninja, wow. Now, because say no border, there is no border in all of that place. Nigeria don't get any border there. So, you know, so Bokwari's father worked from Niger. What happened? Bokwari entered Nigeria military through a promissory note from the village head in Daura, who said he knows him and he knows his father and mother, but he's sure that he's not going to school, so he will work out and bring his result later. But this recommendation letter will be enough to get him enrolled in Nigeria military. Now, Bokwari's origin and the rest of that makes him a non-Nigerian. I'm not making this up also because you may think because I don't like him. That's how true story sounds sometimes. True story. So now, Bokwari's father, Baba Onikpepeye, eventually returned back to Niger. He no come back to Nigeria. That's why till tomorrow, they don't show you Bokwari's father's grave, but they know his mama's grave. So he went back. He never naturalized and all that. It was through this letter-headed paper from the village head that Bokwari became the property of the Nigerian army. He grew in ranks. He became a governor. From there, military governor. Then he became head of state. And the rest of is the history of the Buhari or Buharis. Kind of like started from him. Do you understand? So what that means is that there are those who have told us in the past that Nigerians or Chadians and the rest of them, because they all speak this Hausa like fluently, they speak it beyond Nigeria. How long do you think it's going to take for them to get a certificate of origin from local government areas when the intention is to flood the Nigerian military? Now, they may deny this. It's all right. Sure you get. But however, that doesn't make it that the governors are the ones who are now selecting people and sending them just like that. Because the moment your application is, they do their screening and the rest of that, and that is why you see the population of northerners more than the population of southerners. Because those of you who come from the south later found out that you probably didn't really go through the same process to get into the military. Sure you guys. So he didn't deny that there are terrorists in Nigerian army. Don't forget to. He said if there are recruited terrorists in Nigerian army, don't blame the army that they did not do the recruiting or the recruitment. And those are the kind of people with that kind of brain, our head, discussing how to protect Nigeria, safeguard Nigeria, and the blah, the blah, the blah. You know? But it is not enough. Labors, because we are there already.
ìgbà kan máa dé àsìkò kọ́ṣì ń bọ̀ wá ìgbà kan máa dé àsìkò kọ́ṣì ń bọ̀ wá tólórò máa sáré ọlọ́pàá máa sáré ayé máa sáré ẹyẹ tí ò dúró rere máa sáré àlórà máa sáré hs tí kò mọ kankan máa sáré everybody máa sáré gbogbo wa pátá máa sáré ìgbà yẹn ti dé àsìkò yẹn náà làwà ìgbà yẹn ti dé àsìkò yẹn náà làwà everybody.
They're not dey pursue us, they're not dey pursue us. You see the way people dey run, I swear. They're not dey pursue us like this, I swear. I don't know wetin happen like this o. Dem follow join them now. I don't know wetin dey happen like this o. All of us just dey run like this. We just continue dey run. Say dem no kill people for back like this, I swear. I don't know what is going on, please. Hey, come on, baby. Why you go like this? You don't even know where they go, I swear. My army is even stranded in that video like this now, I swear. My army is stranded in that video. I don't know what's going on. Must be for Kwara or Abel. Kai, do one guy, Kai, that's your name, man. Kai. Jara Kai, Kumana, Kai. Kai.
They are saying that we should take our physical health serious, especially if you are in Nigeria. You don't know when you're going to need it. You understand? Keep your physical strength, active as much as possible. Because I need the way things are going. We can keep pretending until the day you are going to see a soldier doing 100 or 400 mile or 400 meter relay with you. That's when you are going to know that more. Somebody said, they were going for an event somewhere in, so her husband felt like, no, I mean, he couldn't just let her go that way because of this issue of insecurity. And they now observed something that seemed strange until a lot of people started saying, oh, we have experienced that. Maybe you have experienced it too. So they said, okay, they have this dispatch rider, like they have the security there. They have another, maybe 2 or 3 soldiers in their main car with her and blah, blah, blah. So it was obvious that they had a military elox as a dispatch. So they said, what they now observed was that as they were going, some people started parking for them to allow them pass, only for them to join the convoy. It was like, as they are looking at the soldiers ahead, they felt protected, right? That they started forming this caravan following them. The situation in Nigeria. So others was like, I've experienced that too. Where the moment they notice any military vehicle passing, people will just leave the road and let them lead. And they will begin to, when you look behind, you will see the convoy. Everybody is following that military vehicle until they will get to places that they believe is safe, and then they will take their, go their ways. The situation in that Nigeria. So that's why I said, please take care of your own physical health. Politicians are all talks, no action. Okay, and a lot of people are becoming more, like apprehensive, maybe paranoid and all that. So a lot of paranoia is going on now that sometimes you are just going to be like, man, people never used to care about these things. And it has escalated to this level. And any small spark right now, I don't think Nigeria will survive anything that is like a civil war. Take, for example, somewhere in Ribadu,
àwọn àmọ̀tẹ́kùn lágẹ̀lú ló bá mú àwọn títí má ṣe kà àwọn náà bá mú àwọn ọ̀daràn yìí àwọn iṣẹ́ tí lójú wọn iṣẹ́ tí lójú wọn iṣẹ́ tí rí ojú wọn iṣẹ́ tí rí ojú wọn àwọn ni o
ọ̀gá sọ̀rí yà
àwọn ni o iṣẹ́ tí lójú wọn báyìí àwọn àmọ̀tẹ́kùn lágẹ̀lú ẹkú iṣẹ́ o iṣẹ́ tí rí.